When a medical record or classified file is uploaded to a cloud-based PDF processor, it enters an environment governed by third-party terms of service. Centralized software-as-a-service platforms require transmitting sensitive data to external servers. This inherently subjects organizational intelligence to opaque privacy policies and the risk of external data leakage. For military contractors operating air-gapped networks or healthcare systems mandated by HIPAA, routing files from these external services violates the core requirements of strict data privacy. Organizations managing high-security documentation require an alternative: the capability to manipulate, redact, and route files using strictly localized hardware. Digital compliance relies on control. Retaining absolute authority over document processing requires an air-gapped, decentralized infrastructure where the data never leaves the internal network. Stirling PDF is an open-source processing engine engineered specifically for this localized retention model. It functions as a complete web application and document manipulation toolkit that executes entirely on host hardware, requiring zero external telemetry. To mitigate cloud computing vulnerabilities, IT architects deploy Stirling PDF utilizing a self-hosted, stateless Docker container architecture. We will examine how this system maps modular dependencies, handles active memory constraints, and utilizes JSON pipelines for automation. Stirling PDF operates as an enterprise-grade processing node, standardizing document handling across servers, users, and programmatic scripts. While the application backend orchestrates operations using Java JDK 21, the entire suite is packaged for strict stateless container execution. Looking at the deployment diagram, client requests arrive from the network and route directly through an external proxy into the isolated application boundary. The container itself is entirely ephemeral. No persistent user data, settings, or processing logs remain within this execution environment once the container is shut down. To retain data across sessions, the architecture maps specific internal system pathways outward to dedicated storage volumes on the host machine. User authentication and system preferences persist in the configs volume. Optical character recognition language models reside in test data. Automated workflows in the pipeline folder, and system diagnostics are captured safely in logs. Isolating the active execution logic from the stored data allows system administrators to bypass the risks of complex database migrations during software upgrades. Updating the application requires only a single command, Docker compose pull, to fetch the latest binaries and recreate the container seamlessly without touching the mounted data. Separating the container engine from the host storage enables frictionless horizontal scaling across Kubernetes clusters and container orchestration networks. Version 2.0 introduced stateful processing to the interface. A user uploads a document into the server's active memory once, applies multiple distinct manipulation tools, and exports the final result, eliminating the repetitive disk read and write cycles of intermediate downloads. This reliance on active memory demands rigorous resource management. When the UnoServer bridge invokes headless LibreOffice instances to convert document formats, the system memory load escalates rapidly. In high-traffic deployments handling parallel conversions, this overhead can exhaust available memory, prompting the host operating system's out-of-memory killer to terminate the container entirely. Administrators managing severely constrained hardware mitigate this by deploying the latest ultralight Docker image tag. This build strips out heavy dependencies like LibreOffice, drastically reducing the baseline memory footprint. Deliberately selecting which modular dependencies to provision allows IT architects to precisely balance required features against physical memory constraints. Extracting selectable text from flat image scans is a highly resource-intensive process driven by the embedded Tesseract optical character recognition engine. By default, the engine runs in an auto mode. It scans the internal PDF structure first, and if it detects a valid digital text layer on a given page, it dynamically skips the recognition algorithm for that page, conserving processing cycles. For automated batch pipelines, administrators often employ strict mode. This acts as a validator, aborting the process entirely if existing text is detected, ensuring digital-first documents are never accidentally degraded by image processing. When preserving poor-quality legacy files, the system executes a compatibility mode to generate a sandwich PDF. This structural format securely embeds the newly generated queryable text layer beneath the original unaltered image raster. It ensures exact visual parity with the historical document, though it significantly increases the final file size. To maximize accuracy on damaged scans, the platform interfaces with a Python dependency called OCRMyPDF. This module mathematically deskews tilted pages and utilizes OpenCV to strip away visual noise and shadow gradients before the neural network reads the text. Granular execution controls and specialized pre-processing scripts allow organizations to digitize historical archives and render them fully searchable without compromising their structural integrity. Scaling to millions of files requires moving away from manual user interfaces and initiating high-throughput headless background automation. This diagram outlines the logic of unattended folder scanning, triggered the moment a file enters a specified directory. The internal daemon monitors these directories on a strict 60-second polling cycle. When it detects a new document, the scanner intercepts it and applies the operational rules defined in a localized JSON configuration file. The file routes chronologically through distinct programmed steps, extracting text, applying watermarks, and optimizing compression ratios, before the standardized output is deposited into final storage. For external scripts to execute these workflows successfully, the exact JSON schema is critical. Every programmed action must map precisely to fully qualified REST API endpoint strings. The backend relies on a rigid namespace security architecture. If a JSON configuration attempts to access restricted authentication pathways, the Java environment intercepts the request and throws a fatal security exception. By utilizing declarative code rather than manual input, these configurations transform the server into an autonomous programmatic orchestration engine. External enterprise tools can bypass folder scanning entirely. Engineers utilize the application's RESTful API framework by transmitting HTTP post requests with multi-part payloads directly to the handle data endpoint. For computationally intense operations that risk severing the HTTP connection, appending the async query parameter forces the system to process the payload in the background. The server returns a lightweight job ID, allowing the external application to pull for completion at a reliable interval. This deployment logic scales symmetrically, driving massive API clusters down to silent MSI installations enforced by a Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager on offline corporate workstations. Processing logistics conform strictly to the rules set by the deploying organization, entirely closed off from external networks. Self-hosting document workflows through stateless containerization firmly decouples an organization's intelligence from the inherent risks of party cloud providers. By mapping dependency volumes meticulously and executing strict JSON automation pipelines, IT architects secure absolute data sovereignty while maintaining high-speed, verifiable document execution.